The graph y equals f of x is shown on the grid below. On the grid above, sketch the graph of y equals f of x minus 2. So when the change to the graph is inside the brackets, we'll do the opposite of what we would expect the change to do, and this change will occur on the x-axis. So what we can see here is we have f of x minus 2, and the original graph is f of x. So therefore, because we're doing the opposite of what we would expect, we're going to want to add 2 to all of the x-coordinates. So we can plot these points on the grid above. And when we add 2 to all of the x-coordinates, we should have some points plotted looking something like this. And the final thing we need to do is connect up these coordinates. And this new graph is y equals f of x minus 2. Now this question's worth 1 mark, and we'll get this for drawing the correct graph. On the grid, graph A has been reflected to give graph B. The equation of graph A is y equals g of x. Write down the equation of graph B. So what we can see is this graph has been reflected in the y-axis. And if we take a look at this coordinate on graph A, this coordinate is 1, negative 3. And if we take a look at the corresponding coordinate on graph B, the coordinate is negative 1, negative 3. So what we can see is the x value of the coordinate has gone from 1 to negative 1. So therefore, all of the positive x values have been made negative. And this is the same for the rest of the graph, meaning all of the negative values of x have been made positive in graph B. So therefore, the equation of graph B will be y is equal to g of negative x. And this is our final answer. And this question's worth 1 mark, and this is for the correct answer.